Hey guys, Archie Luxury. It's the Pontiff here. Your Pontiff is here for duty, fuckers. It's your Pontiff. And hey guys, it's Friday night live on the Archie Luxury channel here. This is the live streaming channel. I want to say a big hello, a big thank you, and a big I want to say a big thank you. I gotta tell you, man. I gotta tell you, the whist watchers. It's. This is how it goes, man. This is how it goes. I gotta tell you, man. I gotta tell you. I'm getting the audience. I'm getting the participants in. We want to get the participants in so that they can feel good. We want to get some guests on the channel. I got Victor in the audience. Blue Shirt Buddha. It's Friday night live with the Pontiff. Thank you, Blue Shirt Buddha. This is the one, man. This is the one. Guys, I've actually added I've got some, there we go, Blue Shirt Buddha. He's cool. Very cool indeed. I gotta tell you, man, it's wonderful stuff. It's wonderful stuff. We've got streaming. It's all happening. What's happened this week? Well, I gotta tell you, man, it's the Rolex bubble. Has it burst? Yes. Well, as I said in my video, my cunt. Shout out to Mike Glitterous. G'day, Pontiff. Thank you. Shout out to Mike Glitterous. Okie dokie, Mike. It's all good out there. Yes. So I've just sent the invites to the audience. And I got to tell you, Barbie, California, what says Pontiff about the Rado Captain Cook? Rado, I tell you honestly, Rado, I got to be honest with you. It's that ceramic brand. What do I think of the Captain Cook? Let me tell you this. I will tell you, it's actually quite a reasonable looking sort of thing. Rado normally makes these ceramic ugly things, but I think, to be totally honest with you, garbage. Okay, it's garbage. Okay, of course it's garbage. Come on, man. We got George Gregorio, $5. G'day, Paul. Wearing the Fist Omega in space at Carnegie Hall tonight. I finally met Ben Clymer at the Houdinki pop-up shop late last week. Proper guy. Did you say to him, the Pontiff says hello? Please, when you see when you see Ben, tell him the Pontiff says hello. I'm here, guys. I love the audience there. I really do love it. I gotta tell you, man. I gotta tell you. I gotta tell you. I'm just typing something here. I'm actually going to Singapore to get I was under pressure. I booked the accommodation. What a fuck up! What a fuck up! You know, it's just that's the answer. That's what happens there. That's the answer. Exactly. So I got to tell you, in all honesty, this is how it is, man. I got to be honest with you, man. It's just absolutely, is the bubble bursting? What do you think? This bubble, is it going to burst? What's going to happen? It's very, 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 very difficult to tell. It's very hard. It's very tough. It's mean. It's vicious. So it's I don't know what to say, really. It's vicious. We got Victor. Hello, Victor. How are you, Victor? So it's
hello.
Hey, man. It's great to have you on the channel. Victor, I want to say hello. I want to say to you, firstly, man, I had someone who sent me a set of Modini books. You know, the Modani books?
Yeah, the expensive ones.
Fuck, they are a dear.
Yeah. I'm going to ask for them for Hanukkah. Are they nice? Are they good books?
Look, okay, let me explain it to you. They didn't have really articles to read in it. They're more a picture blog, but it's got basically, I would say 95% of paddock models ever made are in it.
That's good.
Yeah. I don't know if you've got one paddock. I don't know whether you'd really justify it. I've got a couple. It's interesting if you want to know what a certain reference is, because it's got from reference 1 to the current.
All the way back from like 130 years ago?
Well, paddock didn't actually use reference numbers originally. It was actually the Stearns who invented that in the 30s. Okay, so yeah, it's quite interesting. Look, it's an excellent guide. I don't know, is it worth the money? I'll be honest with you.
Did you get my book?
Not yet. It'll probably be coming soon. And we got Louis the 15th. Here we go. Arch, what should I get for 20 to 30 value-wise across all genres? 20 to 30, I tell you what, I'd get Rolex. I would go Rolex, man.
Daytona.
Look, it depends what your genre is. I got to tell you, there are some amazing buys at the moment. There are some amazing buys. Look, for 10,000, you can get the Vacheron Overseas chronograph. You can get AP Royal Oaks 13 to 15. Yeah,
that's the answer. AP.
I'm talking about this is the offshore. You know, the offshores. They've gotten soft. They're good bang per buck. For 20 to 30, I mean, that is a lot of money. Look, it depends what you really want. If you want a dress watch, I'd probably say 5130. That's the World Time Paddock, the 39 mil, the biggest size one. Just done and dusted for 20 to 30. You know, I would honestly have to say to you, I think if you've got that much money and you want to retain your value, I would say Rolex. You'd have to go. I got to be honest with you. The watch I really miss is that two-tone Daytona.
Yeah,
that was beautiful.
That was your biggest mistake. Number one, to get a watch, to get another Calatrava, and you already had one.
I got to be honest with you, man. It's very, very tough. I was an idiot. I'm not made of money, okay, Victor? I'm not made of money. But
you had it. You had the watch, and you got rid of it for a watch similar to a watch you already had.
4 other ones. It was nuts. You're insane. But that's the thing about being a collector. You do stupid things. 20 to 30, I tell you honestly, I think honestly, you'd probably, if it was me, I'd go Panda, or I'd go Panda. Panda, because your money would be safe.
Your money would be safe, yes, but to pay double retail, I can't.
That's the market price. It's market price, man. You know what I would do? I'll tell you what I'd do. I reckon for the 30, you could probably get a white gold.
Get the white gold Oyster Flex. That one is value.
I'd get it pre-owned with a bracelet. Sorry, I would. Yeah, and then I'd put it on a rubber B. I'd put it on a rubber.
That's fair enough. A pre-owned gold Daytona. I think I don't know if mine is frozen or if Archie is frozen. Type 1 if Archie's frozen. Type 2 if I'm frozen. It looks like people are saying frozen, Pontiff. Okay, Archie's frozen. Okay. Shit, I can't run the show by myself. This is his show. All right, people in the audience, it's my show now. Oh, can y'all still see me, or Am I kicked off? Type 1 if you can still see me. Okay, people are still typing. Type 1 if you can see me and you can hear me. All right. It's my show now. All right. So he's going to be back in a second. Any questions from anyone? Let's see. I just switched over to my jumbo. I'm loving my jumbo. I can see comments. It's the Vic stream. All these ones. Okay. So even my oh, people want to see Hugo. Okay, yellow go. Here we go.
We're back. Sorry about that. Thank you.
I can't do this by myself, Arch.
Sorry?
I can't. I was running the show by myself. Couldn't do it.
Hey, man, you're an executive. Here we go. Maddie B83. Maddie B83. Welcome to the Victor Corporate Channel. Thank you very much. We got Rich Buddy on. Hey, Rich Buddy, how are you?
Hey, gentlemen.
Hey, Rich.
Hi.
Don't forget, we got 3 paddock enthusiasts here tonight. Now, I got to tell you, man, biggest mistake of my life, honestly, it's not the 1016 Explorer 1. Because I love that watch, but that was years ago. You know the biggest mistake?
I'll tell you what your biggest mistake was.
Maserati Blue Dial Daytona. That watch was fucking amazing. It had the improved bracelet. It had the Arabic dial with the blue. You can't even buy that fucking thing.
Yep. Rich and I are very similar. We love Daytonas. We love Paddock. So we're probably on the same page thinking getting rid of the Daytona was a bad idea.
Oh, it was Daytona? Yeah.
I was an idiot. I was an idiot.
Yeah, why would you
never
get
get
Dave, can I get it back? Dave, can I get it back? Dave.
I tried.
I
Did
love
you see that?
Dave, we're friends. Dave.
He wanted to throw you a toss. He wanted to give you a tossing out of the car.
That was his Maserati as well. You know that?
Yeah, that was a bad move. You miss it, don't you?
Fuck yes, that watch was so usable. And you know what? You could wear that dress up or dress down. Rolex just allows you to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was an idiot. I was a fucking idiot. You understand? I was a fucking fool.
Well, what about the Explorer 2? I mean, yeah, the Polar. You've gotten rid of everything. That was
I needed the money. I tell you what happened. I did a deal with somebody. I didn't think he was going to give me credit. I mean, who the fuck gives me credit? Can I ask you that? Who the fuck is going to? I said to him, okay, send me the watch. Sorry, I think I might have missed a super chat. Just hang on 1 minute there. We got her behind $2. What was the answer to my original question? I can't even remember his question. What was his question? He was asking something about. No, I've lost it. Sorry. Sorry there. We have to come back. I'm sorry. I honestly, I tell you honestly, in all truth to God, here we go. George Gregorio, $5, $2. Corned Devanche, 1955 chrono. What do you think?
I'll jump in here. I love
yes,
that
please.
watch. It seemed amazing, but when I actually held it in the boutique, man, it felt very underwhelmed by it. It's stainless steel, which made it feel like it's the manual chronograph, the Lamania base, which is beautiful, but it didn't feel like a manual chronograph is supposed to feel. That special awe feeling you get from it.
How did it feel?
It felt cheap, honestly. It felt cheap.
Is that the steel one?
Yeah, the steel, the Corne Devanche,
for the price, you can get a gold one secondhand. Why would you buy a steel one for that price?
I must say, by the way, guys, this is a Vacheron we're talking about. It's a high piece of horology there. Beautiful designed case. I'm just going to share that on the screen.
Small. The movement is actually quite small, and it doesn't seem as the way that a perpetual chronograph or the manual chronographs of Longa, it doesn't feel that way. I expected it to be that way.
Corned beef. Here it is. It's the corned beef one. Okay. Look. I must say, in all honesty, it is a absolutely beautiful, beautiful piece. I mean, this is a look at that there. Look at the fucking the fucking lugs, teardrop lugs.
It looks amazing in pictures.
It's a 2-register chrono, which is similar to a Patek, right? Like a 5170 reminds me of.
Yeah,
it's
but
got,
it didn't feel like it.
Yeah. So interesting comment there. Louis the 15th. Here we go. Arch 20 to 30 pre-owned. Best value currently is Panda Daytona and the yellow gold Daytona. Your final answer? Look, I would say myself, if it was me. Look, let me say this to you. If it's your one and done, now, person who has 20 to 30 to spend, this is not their one and done. They have other watches. You don't want to just have one gold watch for everything because you're going to damage it. It's a special occasion watch.
Unless it's an Oyster Flex, this is a daily. I wear this more than any other watch.
I wouldn't be shaking it like that quite. But yes.
You can do whatever you want.
Personally, I think if you want to wear it every day, get the Panda because the steel is steel with the ceramic. If you want a very special piece, I think the gold would be the way to go. Definitely the way to go there. Blue shirt Buddha, $2. Pontiff without the Maserati blue Daytona, sad. Yes, I agree. And Herbie behind. What do you think? $2. What think ye of the Patek 6000G? He's talking about the white gold. I actually think the 6000 is the perfect size, 37 mil. I think it's great.
It's a good value proposition.
I think it's very, very cool.
Yes,
I think it's a great watch.
40 Calatrava for under 20,000.
Exactly. I got to be honest with you. Seriously, man, I think that watch, it's a little bit of an acquired taste because it's got the 240 movement, which doesn't have center seconds. It's got the sub seconds, and it's got the interesting date. You know, that is the cheapest Patek with a pusher. Did you know that? Because you still use the pusher to adjust the date. You know, that is the cheapest Patek with a pusher. Normally, to get a pusher, you got to get an annual calendar, but this actually, it's quite interesting. So I got to be honest with you, man. I think it's an amazing watch. I think the size is absolutely perfect. My friend has the 6006, which is the newer model, 39 mils. I think it's too big. I think the 6000 is the sweet spot. Okay, where were we there? So Victor, you saw this Vacheron.
Yeah.
What did you think? Did you see this one exact same one on the screen here? Is that the one you saw?
Yeah, I saw it a few weeks ago. And it just felt very underwhelming. I wasn't terribly impressed with it. And I actually was like considering it. I was so happy that it was the first affordable, we're talking even retail, not even secondhand future depreciated Vacheron price, but even retail, it was a good price to get something horologically that significant. And it just didn't feel.
You didn't like the teardrop lugs, man?
I love the way it looks in pictures. It just didn't speak to me in real life the way that it did in photos.
What dial variations did they have on this? See, this is a vintage gold one. That's beautiful, isn't it?
I believe it was steel. So I mean, I believe it was. I can't remember the dial. But these are different. I'm talking about the new Corne de Vache. It just came out this year.
Yes. Oh, so this is the old one? What's this? I thought this is it.
That is it. But, you know, it looks amazing in pictures, but in real life, that movement doesn't have the kind of depth. And, you know, like I was at Longa yesterday.
How much was it, the Corne de Blanche? How much was it?
I think retail, it's in the low 40s, but that means that Vacheron is going to depreciate. So it's probably going to be, you know, 20,000 in the secondary market within, you know, a very short period of time.
I tried that watch on in the summer, and it's fine, but it just, to me, you can get a white gold one all day long for the price.
Yeah,
I just don't get it. Why, you know, hey, but hey,
I agree with you there. I got to be honest with you. That is a very cool genre. I would have to say. I wanted to, you know something, Victor. I'm honestly tearing my hair out should I sell my 3 Calatravas and get a 5170?
Yes, absolutely. You have to. I mean, you don't even need to sell 3. Well, yeah, you do. You need to sell 3.
You do. I do.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking about it at the moment, but I'm thinking,
But a 5170 is going to cost you what, a 50, 60 grand? New, it's 72. 50, 60. What is it?
Second, I have to go second hand.
Yeah,
I'd go.
I'm saying second hand. Definitely second hand because it's. Let's look how much it costs. I'm going to take a look right now.
But if you get that watch, that's a watch you can never sell. You have to keep that one for life.
Archie cannot get a watch that he keeps for life because he gets.
No, a 5170 you'd never sell. Why would you sell that, Rich?
My friend just got a 5370p. Woo, that is a stunning piece. But
yeah, I don't know. I'm at the arse end, but I was just saying, I don't know if I can do it, but because I do love those Calatravas, I really do.
50,000, do it. $50,000.
That's US. I don't think I could get that. I don't know if I'd get that much.
You could sell your 3 Calatravas and get 50 grand. Yeah.
I've still got to pay off. I've still got to pay off one. It's rude for me to sell it if I haven't even fucking paid him off yet. Do you understand?
Why? You pay him off with with the proceeds of your sale.
No, but I'm going to put that money into the new one. I'm not going to actually pay him out, am I?
Well, not yet.
And you're more likely to hold value.
Okay. Come on, Victor. You're Jewish. You need to know about these financing things. Okay?
I know how to finance. I just don't know how to fuck people.
Very bad form. If I sell his watch and pay him on installments, it'd say, "What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah,
what the fuck? That's not. That's
well,
not."
I don't know which watches are paid on installments. I don't know how much you owe on them.
Okay, I don't know if I should tell you the truth because it's not pretty.
Well,
you want to know my debt situation at the moment? Okay,
I know the debt situation. I just want to know which watches you do own and which watches you don't.
Okay, Stephen Brooks. You know my good friend Stephen Brooks.
Yes.
He's the guy in Saudi Arabia, right?
Sure.
I now owe him 1,500 Aussie. Okay, that was 3,000. I just paid him. My Google came and I paid a payment to him. Her behind. Wank off.
I want to know reference numbers.
Sorry?
Which ones are fully owned by you and which ones are not?
Okay. That money that I owe Stephen Brooks, that actually paid for the service on the annual calendar.
Okay.
That's where the money was ciphered to. Okay. Don't tell Stephen this because he'll get a bit funny. Tanzil, the man. 5170, likely to hold the same money as the Calatravas. If you're in it for the love, keep the Calatravas. If you're in it for the dollars, there's better watches to buy if you sold the Calatravas. Let me come back. Let me just tell you how much money I owe. So Stephen Brooks, I owe 1,500 Aussie, okay?
Okay.
My mate Dave, I owe him 2,000 Aussie.
Okay.
My father, I owe 2,000 Aussie too.
I get that you have lots of debt, and I know you
just count this. On the paddock, right?
Yeah.
I owe 83 at the moment.
Which one?
This is on the 5196. I owe 8,300 US. Okay.
Okay.
I've then got credit card. Okay, it's Pepsi. Okay, my ANZ Visa card is my only credit card. My ANZ, I owe on that there 10.5 Aussie. Okay, these are all Aussie quoting figures I'm doing for you because I'm all in Aussie. It's about $7,000. It's Pepsi, okay? Pepsi Max, it's called, okay? And then what else do I owe? I've got an installment plan to another guy.
Okay, so to answer my question, you own 4, and you are full. 4 of them are fully paid off. 1 is not. Is that correct?
How much credit you got?
Sorry?
Credit cards.
That's it. I've only got 1 credit card. I'm maxed. I'm Pepsi. Do you understand Pepsi?
Coke.
All right. So 4 you own, 1 you owe $7,000 on.
Yeah, 7.5, 8.3. I owe 8.3 on the 5196, and I owe the service on my annual.
Okay, so you have to you sell all three of them, and then you deduct 9,000. That'll get you around, let's see, 55. You're close. You can get around 45. You can make around 54 selling all three of your Calatravas. You can make around 50. You deduct 9 from that to pay off your debts. That gives you 45. You can get a 5170 for 50, negotiate it down to around 47. You could probably make it happen very close.
Can you set up another solar power contract with another company?
Boom. There you go.
Oh, I forgot about that. I also owe solar $283 a month.
Well, you owe your ex-wife.
Sorry. No, well, actually, what happened was it's not my house anymore.
She knows the solar.
Yeah, it was called a swaps. Okay, Rich would call it a swaps. In the stockbroking term, it's called a swaps equity trade. It's a leveraged buyout swap contract.
A matrimonial default swap.
Yeah. So, yeah. George Gregorio, $2. Pull up a pic of the case back of the Geneva Seal Lamania. Which one's he talking about? Which one is
back of the Corne de Vache? It is a Geneva Seal and it is a Lamania movement. The Corne de Vache, just type Corne de Vache movement.
I am just bringing it up now. Just hang on there.
I think you showed it. It had the octagonal case back.
Yeah. Oh, I did have it before, didn't I? I had it before. That's right. I had that there. That was there. That was the. There we go. There we go, boys.
If these watches were going for, premium secondhand, we'd be all over these things.
Okay, here we go. Herman Sows, $5. Don't listen to Vic. Keep the 5 watches. You will not be happy. When you pay all your bills and debt free, then still don't buy that 50. He means it's actually a 5170 dog.
I think that's what he meant. But if he's calling the 5170 a dog, I don't know if that's good advice.
Oh, we got some.
Not a dog.
Tan Zeal, the Superman. Tan Zeal, he goes, AC3, what's going on with the 5711 and 57.2s these days? Looks like they're come down a lot in price. Market correction. I heard a lot of stock with grays looking to get it. Okay, I spoke to Cove this week. This is from Luxuria Watches, used to be Sydney Watch Exchange. He just sold a 5712
How much
in rose gold. Prices have come down a bit, but that's because November is traditionally a bad month for retail. This is what's happened. The bubble has not burst. They've just come down a bit. Early December, things will ramp up again, okay? 5711s and 5712. I'll be honest with you, don't buy them. They are bad. There's no difference in quality than a 5296 and a 5711. Do you agree with that, Victor? Yes or no?
They're different. One's a gold watch.
The quality of them, they're using the same movement.
Yeah,
they're using the same movement.
Yeah. They are Patek. They're both the same quality.
Likewise, an Aquanaut.
The Aquanaut, yeah, I mean, they all have the same. Yeah, the movement's the same. The quality is the same. Yes, they just have different styles. The movement is the same. The 240 movement or the 320.
But I love the 57.
It's a 224. Sorry, what's that? You love what, Vic?
5712 is a sexy watch.
The 240 movement. They use the 240
$100 grand when I got my 5712. It was going for like $100 grand. Tanzil is right. I think now I have like the app in Chrono 24. It shows like your stock portfolio, and it's gone down like
to 60.
No, not to 60. But it's gone down. People are
actually the guy up by me in Tulsa is trying to get rid of one for 75.
Yeah, so then 25-30%. It's gone down almost in a few months. But I don't think it's it's a correction. I don't know if it's like the bubble bursting or anything like that, but they shot up so quickly, there was no way to go but down.
Oh, did you guys hear that the Rolex bubble burst?
Yes. I've heard it. Rumors. I made a video yesterday. That is great. The clickbait on that is amazing. It's already had 3,000 views.
People are just saying that to get views.
Hey, Rich, buddy, who was the other guy we're talking about? Did you figure out who the other channel was?
No.
Oh, damn.
I watched a lot of stuff.
All right. Appreciate it. You know, Victor, I was thinking about just leaving you high and dry the entire night.
Mm-hmm. Clive says, if you go on, I'll go on, but you go. So I say, okay. So normally it's the other way around. Normally I say, Clive, you go on, and then maybe I'll go on. And he goes, you go on first, and I'll join you. Let's see. I texted you. Okay. I said, come on. Come on. Come on.
Tell me this, guys. The VC I think the sweet spot in sports chronographs is the Vacheron overseas chronograph. Second hand, you can get that for $10,000 to $13,000.
Correct. And
that is an amazing.
And they have a couple of special editions. There's a couple of special editions I love too.
You're talking about the second generation. The third gen is what I have. The first gen. The third gen is what I really want. Rich and I are both looking at it, I think.
Which one?
The new current third gen. The second gen is probably the best value in the secondhand market right now. But I really want that. I really want the strap.
What gen is the one with the 2-disc date at 12? What's that? That's the first.
That's the second gen.
That's the second gen. Okay,
yeah, that's going on 12 grand. That's an amazing.
I reckon that's the best one. The 2-disc date is amazing.
Yeah, but there's just some gimmicky things that really pull me into the third gen. It has such a beautiful dial, that blue dial. It has an interchangeable. You could, change it from rubber to leather.
You can do that on the second gen. You can do that on the second gen.
With tools. It has a quick release on the third gen, which is gimmicky. I get it. You can do it on the second gen, but I can do it in the morning on the third gen and decide between 3 watches right away. And
hey, Victor, how long do you think it's going to take for that perpetual calendar to go down in price? The one I was looking at.
Very quickly. I saw it yesterday when I was in Miami in the morning. I stopped into Vacheron. It's so beautiful, by the way.
Isn't it?
It's a 70 grand. I think it'll go down to like
it's 85 with the bracelet.
Yeah, it's like it's more than that actually with the bracelet. It's like 93, I believe it was in rose gold. Maybe.
Victor, didn't you start out with the overseas first generation?
Yes, that was my first watch.
And do you know who
you didn't have a chronograph, but did you? It was only
no, it was a 3-hander. I paid $3,500 for it in 2008 or 7, something like that. You have it, Clive.
Do you know who else started out with that one?
You?
Bill Sanders.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And he lives in the same town or area where I was born. He's in
Israel?
In Connecticut. Isn't he from Connecticut? Doesn't he live in Connecticut?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
That's where I lived there for the first 10 years of my life, in like the middle of random Connecticut. Very small town right outside of Hartford. Very boring.
Hartford. I worked for those guys for a long time.
Yeah, Hartford was in the 80s and 90s was very famous for being big in insurance. Now it's a very dead city.
I worked for those guys for a long time.
Are they good guys?
No.
Archie's not paying attention.
No, they were not.
Totally not.
They were pieces of fucking shit. How about that?
Which ones were pieces of shit?
This is the finance guys he's talking up. Now we've got some more super chats. Super chats.
Financial Group. We can kiss my
Here we go. Super chat we've got from Tanzil. Tanzil, the man. The 570 is about as much of a dog as the Callas. They take a depreciation hit and then they hold. 5170, just like any other paddock, isn't a sports. That isn't a sports. Can't pitch 5170 on any sort of value appreciation. You got to buy it used, guys. You got to buy it used. I got to tell you the truth. I actually think the 5170 is nicer than the 5070. So the 5070 was 42 mils.
Right, but that one's popular. super popular.
Collectors love it because it is so big, but the 5170 was 40 mil. I think actually it's probably nicer proportions. I would love one. I would love one. The only problem is look, the only problem is that, you know, I gotta have to kill my father. I mean,
Can I ask you something?
I could get 10 to 15 for that, couldn't
What are
I?
your-
Whoa. Look. Obviously he cannot die of shame.
I particularly like the 5070 because it has the pulsation dial. You guys are against you prefer the pulsation?
Oh, I love the pulsation. The doctor's watch.
Yeah, I prefer that. Now that I need to keep track of my heart. Oh,
I gotta tell you guys,
Can we not have me zoomed in, please?
it's the Vic show.
Leave Victor. Yeah, leave him zoom in. That's fine.
All right, you know what?
There we go.
I'll bring some beautiful things on screen. The watch and the dog.
okay, we can do the watch and the dog. We like the watch and the dog, don't we?
Archie, you don't like the pulsation dial. You prefer the.
I got to be honest with you. The pulsation dial, I had that on an Amiga Speedmaster years ago. I don't fucking know how to use any of that shit. You know that? I use it to. The only thing I use a chronograph for is when I go for a rub and tug to make sure the bitch doesn't shortchange me. It's the only fucking thing I use a chronograph for. What the fuck is?
I thought you used the chronograph to time yourself in bed.
I have done that. Yes. I tried these. I used to sample these little blue pills to last longer. Yes, man, that is the way to go.
That is the Steel Stunner.
Yep.
Steel Stunner. Exactly.
So that's the AP to get if you're looking for a proper sized AP. If you're looking for the larger size, then it's the 15500.
There we go. Herbie Hine, $2. How much to test the dog's temp with the AP?
That was good.
Very good. I got to tell you, Victor, man, do you wear Rolex? You got the white gold on the thingy. Do you love Rolex, or what's the go with Rolex?
I love Rolex. Rolex is.
I gotta say the biggest mistake. The watch I loved most was that Daytona. You could wear that with a suit. You could wear that. You just could wear it everywhere. You know.
Daytona. Here's a rare fact. You know that Daytona with the Maserati dial?
Yes.
That was the only watch in the entire watchfinder sale that it actually went up in value.
Interesting.
What's up, puppy? So the Daytona gets 0 wrist time now.
Well, unfortunately, I can't take this thing off. So I have a very big love affair with this watch. I have never had a watch that I've worn for 3 weeks straight, or however long I've worn this. I don't know what it is about this watch that I love so much, but I love it.
Archie, I had a brilliant epiphany.
Yes.
Why don't you fly over to India with one of your Pateks and see if you can trade his Sham for one of his Daytonas?
Okay.
West Virginia, David.
What?
Look what you wrote.
What? Who wrote?
The comment from West Virginia, David.
Here we go. Tanzeel. Tanzeel is the man with the mostest. Okay, here we go. Tanzeel, $5. AC3, how much do people need to pay to join Archie Luxury Watch Group on WhatsApp? They get daily updates on Nana Kim, Clive's Vacuum, and your Sheeters. Okay,
Sure.
okay, guys. I've got a secret watch group. You'll remember, aren't you, Victor?
Oh, hey, can I ask you?
I'm in.
Whoa. Very important question. Whose tits were you showing on the WhatsApp group, Archie?
Okay, look. They were mine. They were mine, fuckers.
They look like women's tits.
No, that's right, because I own her.
Women are not for sale, Arch.
Oh, okay. Sorry. It's a joke. It was a sexist joke.
I'm joking. I don't care.
Look, I tell you honestly, guys, if you want to join, it's $25 US to join. PayPal ArchieLuxury72@gmail, and I'll add you to the group. You got to have a WhatsApp. Well, WhatsApp's easy.
Wait, how much are you charging them?
$25 US.
It's gotta be more than that.
No, I want to make it accessible. Not everyone is loaded, Victor.
And if you want to get
I'm
off,
trying to help you, Arch.
What's that?
I was trying to help you.
No. 25's enough. $25. You can join the group. You got access to the Pontiff. There's Clivers is there. Victor's there. The Super Collector. I don't know if you know this. Dave, the Super Collector, is there. Did you know that? That is Dave, the Super Collector.
also, if you want to get off the group, please super chat him $50.
$50 to get off. Yes.
Yeah, Victor. Some of us need disability, but we don't qualify.
Exactly. That's
Why
exactly
doesn't Rich need to be in the group for sure?
Who?
Sorry.
Rich buddy.
I don't know, man.
I'll pay Rich's $25.
I don't even know what WhatsApp and all that stuff is.
Then yeah.
I'm not hip to the skit. I'm trying to figure out how to delete my Facebook account, to be honest.
Yeah.
Why is that? Why are you trying to delete your
But
Facebook account?
I'm afraid to do it. I'm afraid they're going to zap
Why
me.
is the screen still on?
Why do you want to delete your Facebook account, man?
I don't use it, and I get notifications all the time, and I don't know how to use it. I just don't think I need it. I don't use it for
Facebook is important. If you're going to go to those dating sites, you need a Facebook account to get instant access. Okay, man?
See.
Yeah, no, I got your interest at heart there.
No, Victor. Actually, if you're going to have a dog post with a watch, you need to make it a Polar Explorer.
I don't have a Polar Explorer.
Okay, well, get one. They're safe to buy now.
It's 42 millimeters. It's not my thing.
Oh, hey, I'm kind of excited. I think early next week I'll be getting my combat strap in from Aaron.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he
Right. Wow.
very quickly. He's very good.
Wow, that's gonna be nice.
I think so. Yeah. The strap that came with it's not bad, but oh my God, Aaron, he's not cheap, but I've never been disappointed. Archie, did you ever get order a strap from Aaron at Combat Straps? Archie? Wait, did he up and leave us?
I don't even know. The screen is just
You. Oh, yeah. I'm going to open up a secondary screen.
So you got a grill piece right now, Clivers. That Breitling is definitely, I would consider that a grill piece. You've been eyeing it for a while too. And then you, Victor, that AP in your hand.
Well, I got
grill piece.
Yeah, I got the stainless Daytona 2, which is a grail piece, but this one.
I think he's putting Victor on. I think he's putting Victor on chat so he can sneak off. Wait, Archie, super chat, Archie, $100 super.
Rolex.
Fucker snuck off. I have to admit, yeah, okay, he surprised me for once.
Why?
No, he actually pulled a new trick.
By putting the screen on some.
Yeah, and then sneaking off, because every other time when the old software, you'd he was always on screen, so yeah, he'd always sneak off.
Here, but let's see-
Hey guys,
let's see what
here we
happens
go.
if someone- Oh, never mind.
AC3. This is
I was
10
about to super chat
$5.
to get your attention.
AC3. AC3 treacherous snake named Jin Tingler has purchased a Speedmaster Man on the Move house like glass. Has this become the watch of peasants? Everyone has one.
Oh,
I gotta be honest with you. If I was buying a Speedy now, I'd want to get the first Omega in space.
If you're buying a Speedmaster, for me, it had to be something vintage. There wasn't any other reason to buy one. It checked the vintage box for me, and it has a lot of history. So it makes
You
sense.
don't like the first Omega in space. It uses the older case, the slightly smaller case.
well, okay. Let me rebut Tan's argument here. Okay, Tanzil, the biggest peasant in the room here does not have one anymore. So, that's you, Archie.
Ah, fantastic. It's just, I got to tell you the truth there.
Victor was thinking about getting a Moonwatch on the cruise ship the other day, and I said, "Man, don't do that unless you're going to get a vintage one."
They had it was a good deal. It was brand new. It would have been around 33% off.
Yeah.
I considered it, but then Rich talked me out of it.
Well, I actually, I hate. Okay, I got to be objective here, but I think Archie's advice to probably the best deal in the Speedmaster is to get like an 861 with tritium for a more vintage look. I think he's right about that. That's probably where the current sweet spot is.
Yeah, the 861. I agree.
So, Archie, what do you think about the Longines Big Eye?
I really hate Longines as a brand. I hate it. I don't know whether you can go into semi-decent stuff after you've done so many bad things. Longines watches sold every.
Whoa. What's that say about this channel?
Tanzil. AC3, is there any reason to buy a Breitling Navi timer in this day and age? Your friends at Sin have the rights to it. The working man's Breguet. Yes, I totally agree with that. Look, the only decent Breguet, only decent Breitling to buy is the reissue that Clive's got, and also Bear Clooney's got.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing, though. It's just like, do you think they're going to try to produce it next year since that's apparently the only watch they're selling? Or do you think they'll move on to like...
no, they'll bring out another edition. They're sneaky. They're sneaky fucks. They're owned by a bunch of investment bankers. You heard Rich talk about those cunts before in finance. They're as dodgy as they come. They're as dishonest as they come.
Well, if they do another edition, like if they do like a 1960 Panda or reverse Panda, that's fine. It's just as long as they don't do the 59 again. But that's what I'm thinking they're going to do, just to screw everybody over. Pull like a Panerai move.
Yep.
What is Arch doing that he doesn't want to be seen?
No, you can see me down the bottom of the screen. You should.
No, we can't.
Oh, you can't see that.
Everybody's covered up except Hugo.
Oh, I see. No, nothing. I was just. I helped my friend sell a car. That's all. He just.
Arch, I'll get something on the camera that you'll want to see.
Yes, thank you.
Ready?
E-learning.
This is what they use to train their employees.
How did you get that? Fuck.
So you could. Let's see, about every watch. Which watch you want to learn about? Things that they won't tell you in the books.
How about a 5296? What does it say?
Victor, I saw that book on the counter when I was there a week ago, and I said, "Hey, that's that book Victor has. I'm gonna snake that thing."
Wait, did you ask them if they could?
No, but it was funny. I was laughing at myself. I was like, I'm gonna snake that thing when they're not looking. They left me in the room there for a while by myself.
Wait, the 52.96. What is it? Not in order. They have. It'll
No.
tell you about their values and all this good stuff.
Oh, hey, Victor, when you went to the VC boutique, you went to a VC boutique recently, right?
I went yesterday. I was there in Miami, but I saw the Corn de Bosch 3 weeks ago when I was in Dubai. They had it there.
Now, has anyone ever recognized you when you walked into a watch boutique?
Nope.
Oh, you lucky bastard. I mean, good.
Do you get recognized, Clive?
No. That's why I try to walk into watch boutiques where the salespeople have IQs over 85.
How many viewers do you have in Oklahoma?
No, we actually have a few up down here, believe it or
do you?
not. Yeah.
I was going to say one.
No, there actually are few watch enthusiasts here in the flyover states. As a matter of fact,
But are they enthusiastic about Archie's channel?
is anyone really enthusiastic about Archie?
I'm enthusiastic about this channel. I love this channel.
Oh, what was I going to say?
I love this channel.
Is the chronograph your only grail? The 5170 Archie? Have you considered like another complication, like a leap year instead?
Look, I can't possibly afford these things. Do you understand that?
But the 3940 is cheaper.
Sorry?
The 3940 is cheaper than the 5170. 3940.
Yeah, but I've already got the annual calendar. How many calendar watches do you really want?
Oh, hey, Archie, how's the diet going? I forgot to ask you about that.
Yeah, look, I tell you honestly, I had a slip yesterday. I was let down by one of my girls. I had a bit of a disagreement with, okay? She basically... Okay, I'll tell you what happened. She asked me to put money into a nightclub investment. Okay, she asked me to invest in a nightclub, and I sort of said to her, you know, that's funny that when I lived in Thailand, everyone I know who invested in nightclubs or in bars lost all their fucking money. That's what happened.
Tanzil.
I was so depressed. I went, okay, Tanzil, $5, AC3. Rank the following paddock movements from absolute best to worst. Oh, look, there's no such thing as worst.
Probably the 240 would be the worst.
240 would be the what do you think of the 25-21? That's a great movement.
Well, the 215 is legendary, so how could it be even?
Oh wait, I'll check in a second. Let me go. I have to go make $1. Be right back.
No worries. Look, it's honestly, all paddock movements are great, but I would say 225, 21, 240, 324, 215. But they're all fantastic. By the way, Victor, did you see the latest Paddock magazine? That article on Calatrava's was killer, don't you think?
Yeah, the picture that I sent you?
Yeah.
It was amazing. That's why I sent it to you right away.
I got that magazine, but it was...
Yeah, I like that last issue.
They had an article also on the pilot. I believe that was in that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I actually have it, but I don't want to get up there.
Why does he fucking make noises like that? He's really fucking annoying. You know that? I'm a cat person. You know that?
He snores all the time. I'm used to it. I am not a cat. I mean, I like cats just fine, but I like the. He
doesn't poo in the house, does he?
No, he's well trained. He's a good boy.
How long you had him for?
He's 2 years old. My like best friend passed away. He was a Boston Terrier like 2 years ago, and so I got him to kind of fill that void. And
seems to like it. You know that? Here we go. $5 from Tanzil. $5 AC3. If the dress watch is dead, how come the FP Jaune and A. Lange and Depreciation are still in business. Very good point indeed. Yes.
The quantities in those are extremely limited. So there's going to be certain watches that are not going to depreciate at all. Maybe those will even still go up. I anticipate those. That's going to be a $75,000 watch. The Chronometra Blue. That'll be a $75,000 watch in 10 years.
That's crazy.
You don't think so? You don't think it's going to double in value over time?
Yeah, absolutely, it will.
It's selling for 38 right now.
Oh, what's the retail? Like 20, and it's selling
27. About 27.
That's not bad.
Well, I think it would double from here on. They stop making it. It's going to go to auction, and that's what's going to take the price up one day.
Yeah,
on the Metro Blue.
But the premiums, the buyer premiums, are just crazy. I don't know. There's like a whole auction circuit. I don't know why people would buy watches at auction when they're like mainstream current production models, when they can get them for so much cheaper without having this giant fee grubbing middleman like Christie's or Sotheby's. Oh no, Robin, he is a French Bulldog. My Boston Terrier, which I had before, passed away. He's a Frenchie though.
$20. Tanzil, the man. Tanzil is coming in strong tonight. $20. If we perceive that dress watches are out of fashion because it is watches our grandparents wore and they've taken Hiroshima level hits to value, what happens when our kids see sports watches that we are wearing? Yes. I think these things could come full circle.
Jerk.
What do you reckon? Just very quickly, Herbie Hind. My wife is annoying. What do I need to do to have the same success divorce rate as Archie? Why don't you just quit work and get bossy? But I got to tell you, dress watches, are they going to come back in, guys? I think they will.
I think the style of the watch represents your age. You go into a different type of watch as you get older and mature. Right now, my little kids are playing with digital watches, and as it changes, they'll want Rolex. When they get my age, they'll want a dress watch.
You know, I was thinking about this, and I'll give my opinion. I think, unfortunately, I think it's the new normal because people dressed formally in the past. People are dressed much more casually now. And these sports watches are more versatile because the trend is changing. You know, you can wear a sports watch when you are dressing a little bit more formal. So I think, the question is whether it's a trend or whether it's the new normal. And I think it's the new normal. I think dress watches will not go out of fashion for the collectors and such, but I think the popular watches, the ones that people want to wear just to be fashionable, are most likely going to be have a sporty aspect to it.
Well, it is cyclical. I think that's the point Archie was trying to make because, well, again, the reason why vintage Datejusts are so cheap and vintage sports watches are so expensive because Rolex sold a hell of a lot more of the dressier pieces back in the day.
Yes. Yeah.
Archie, going to read that new super chat, or?
Yes, we've got another couple of super chats coming in here. Very, very good and very, very important. Andy Man. Okay, everyone. $5. Mark says he used to fall asleep to the sound of Archie's videos. Who here can admit to doing the same? Victor, Clive, Rich Buddy.
Mark says he used to fall asleep to the sound of Archie's videos. Who here can admit to doing the same? No, Archie's. I do fall asleep. There's this thing, Bijou Diamond Jewelry. That guy has the most like monotone, quiet. I do fall asleep to that channel and a few other like.
If you watch a few Tim Musso's reviews in a row, you'll fall asleep.
Yeah, he's pretty monotone. Archie's a fucker. And then
Two word, crappy luxury.
We don't mention him anymore, please. We never mention him again. Tanzil, $5. If by that reasoning, Victor, youth wear Daniel Wellington? Those are fashionable to them, and they don't wear 3-piece suits. Good point.
Yeah, it is
Very good point.
I mean, like I just said to Tanzil, my opinion's not set in stone. It's just kind of like a preliminary. You know, that's just what that's a very good point. Yeah, and also those movement watches. I don't know. I mean, I don't think anybody can predict the future. I think whatever. I always wonder, and that's a good question. There's some things that I wish I had a video so I could bring up these questions. What do people think in the future are going to be like? You know, the things that are completely under the radar right now that are going to be, you know, the crazy ones that everybody is going crazy for in the future. Like,
here we go. Her behind $2. I use AC3 videos to assist with my constipation. Thank you. I gotta tell you honestly, I honestly think dress watches, the Society of Thin Dress Watches, will be resurrected very soon. And let me tell you this, the rules are going to change. It's going to be 37 to 39 mils. And I got to tell you, man, every analog watch now is a dress watch. Remember that. Every analog watch is a dress watch. So I honestly think we're going to go full circle. You're going to have the beautiful gold. They can't keep falling so low. If they are so cheap, you can get a Patek now for the same money as a Batman. Wouldn't you rather a Patek? You know, this is the. Don't you agree, Rich Buddy? You've done that, Rich Buddy.
Yes, Calatrava. As a matter of fact,
but collectors would do that. People who are like the young people who are just getting their first paychecks or bonuses, they don't enter into Patek. It takes a certain appreciation for horology to buy a dress Patek, and that's the problem with the current state of the,
yeah, I agree. A Patek isn't any good unless you have some passion behind you to want that Patek. There's got to be a reason, not just to get it because it looks good.
Yeah, people will buy a Rolex and maybe even a Royal Oak just to, just as a, symbol of their success or to be part of the whatever. They don't necessarily have to have a passion for watches to do so. Even a Patek like a Nautilus, people would do. But to get into the dress Pateks, I think, I don't know. I think.
Oh, Victor, why did you wake your dog up? At least someone was enjoying this live stream.
Sorry.
I like to dress down with a 5196.
Yeah, I like that, Rich. I think that's a cool look.
I think it's a really cool look.
New Yorker, $2. Speaking of resurrection, Bear is resurrecting citizens. Resurrecting citizen. Bear is resurrecting.
Can we get the camera off me?
You know what? I've worn every one of my Pateks with torn shorts, frayed collars. I even met Terry Stern wearing a frayed shirt and shorts I got from Big W.
What watch were you wearing?
Rolex!
That's a fucking genius move right there.
You ever seen the weather in Singapore? They're all dress watches, man.
Oh, come on. You can wear the straps are at the rate you change straps or at the rate you sell watches, you can wear it and let it, get some wear. But you're wearing your JLC now as a beater, so
I love that watch. That's a great watch.
You didn't love it until recently, though.
Well, I mean, is JLC really known for anything other than the Reverso?
Absolutely.
I think of the master
watchmaker. They made this movement. This is the JLC 920, known as the AP 2121, also known as the Vacheron 1120, also known as the Patek CH something.
Well, Zenith made the movement for Daytonas, but that didn't exactly kick them into another league. And I'm not talking about I'm not talking about making movements for other companies. I'm not saying, it's not like they're Vaucheur. I'm saying their own brand, though. I mean, everyone is familiar with the Reverso, but I don't think anyone outside diehard collectors know anything other than the Reverso. So it's talking about.
I got to be honest with you guys. The Reverso is about the only fucking Jaeger LeCoultre which is actually worth having. The Master Control series is nice.
I'll tell you what, the Perpetual Calendar in steel, it's retail $20,000. It can be had 25% off at my AD. $15,000 for a JLC Perpetual Calendar is a steal.
Tanzil, $5. AC3, give us a quick rundown of your top 15 most iconic watches of all time. The updated list since you hate Cartier now. Well, look, I got to tell you, man, most iconic 15 watches, it's very simple. You would start with Patek. You'd go Patek. You'd go for a World Time. You would go for
it's not. Come on.
What? You would go for... You'd pick 5 brands. I could find 3 watches from each brand. Patek, World Time, Perpetual Calendar, and then I would also say Perpetual Calendar Chronograph. Lange 1. I would go Lange 1. I would go Lange Saxonia and Lange 1815. Okay. Then you'd go to another brand, Vacheron. I'd have to say seriously with Vacheron, the Patrimony. You'd have to go for the Overseas. You'd have to go for that reissue corned beef, the corned beef. Then we go for AP. You'd have the 3 classic APs would be the Royal Oak that Victor's got, the Offshore, and then the Offshore Diver. Okay, so there we go.
The Offshore that who has?
The Offshore that Clivers has.
Thank you.
And then so there we go. So we got Patek, we got Lange, we got Vacheron, we got AP. Okay,
no, come on. Don't you think the Aquanaut kind of ranks up there as an iconic Patek Philippe?
Not yet, but it's getting there.
Yeah. No. Okay, and then the 5th brand, of course, is Rolex. Rolex, number one most famous watch in the world, subby. Number 2 would have to be the GMT, and number 3, Date 8. Okay, and then we haven't even gone to Omega Speedmaster, Man on the Moon. There's 16 watches. Most iconic of all time. I haven't even gone into the Reverso. There is so many watches that are amazing now.
Yes, that is.
But I got to tell you, man,
that's great.
Seriously, man, I got to tell you honestly, I'm going to be broadcasting next week. I am taking this job seriously. I'm going to be in Singers, and I'll be broadcasting to you. So we'll be doing this show next week. I want you guys to come on there. We're doing a show tomorrow. You got divorced, Victor. Were you divorced?
Yeah, I did get a divorce. I was married.
Were you married to an American girl, or what? When was this? I didn't know you. I thought you were always single.
No, 2011. I was married to 2016.
What nationality?
American.
And what went wrong? How could anyone fucking hate you?
So much went wrong. I got cheated on.
You were the cheatee or the cheater?
Cheating.
I initiated the
Don't ever, you listen to Coach Red Bull. Coach Red Bull, he says, whenever the bitch cheats, it's over. Whenever the man cheats, it's just okay. But when the woman cheats, it's over. So, Victor,
I made the right decision.
You gotta. Did you screw her over on the payment?
Yeah. Well, no. The problem is that
no fault divorce.
She had more money than me, so I.
Oh, okay. You got money out of her?
No, because we were both, educated people who we didn't have children. We both had earning potential.
You're Jewish, for fuck's sake. You take every cent you can get. Victor, I'm going to report you.
I'm not. I don't have that stereotypical Jewish quality in that way. Like my dad, kind of that way, but my mom's not. Like I'm very.
No, I understand. Look, you just want to get out.
I don't need the dime.
Did she buy you any watches when you were with her?
No, I mean, I bought myself watches.
Let me just answer this question here. Tanzeel, $5. AC3, name 10 watches that appreciate in value if they buy them at retail. Piece of cake. We've got Aquanaut. We've got the Nautilus range, okay? Then we've got Rolex Daytona, Rolex Submariner. We've got the Rolex GMT. We have got, what else have we got there? What's that?
Sky. Well, the thing is, are we? Blue.
Then we've got the Chronometer Blue FP Jaune. Then we've got the AP Royal Oak.
You're talking about the Jordan? Is it Icon?
No, 10 watches that appreciate in value if you buy them at retail.
Yeah.
And so, Victor, you're excused from this question since you're not really Jewish.
Mickey Mouse watch.
And also, don't forget the Timex Q. That appreciates. You can sell that for a couple of bucks.
By the way, I have one. If anyone wants it at retail for what I paid, I bought it. It's a piece of shit.
And you don't like it?
Hell no. It's a piece of shit.
Wrong, Victor?
Have you seen it, Archie?
It's a cheap watch.
It's a piece of crap. It's made like, I mean, Seikos are good. That was like, I mean, I was expecting something better than that because everybody was into it. So if somebody I paid $179. Somebody wants it for $179 plus shipping, email me.
Wow.
Show us. You want to see the MXQ from me? I mean, that's pointless, isn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say the Timex Q. I like the watch, but no, there's no way it deserves on that fucking list. I'm sorry. No.
Just because it has a Pepsi bezel and it has some sort of a connection to the popular Rolex.
Yeah, it's pretty clever how they've done it, I must admit. And it's not a complete rip-off because they did have something like that.
No. It's a homage to an original rip-off. See, the original one was a rip-off of the Pepsi. That's the homage to it.
I got to tell you, here we go. Tanzeel, the man, AC3, name 5 watches. Here we go. This is getting good. Here's a good one for you. Name 5 watches that lose money from retail that you would absolutely recommend to a punter without remorse.
Name 5 watches that lose money from retail.
Oh, that's gonna be a tough one for you.
Now,
Lange, but buy it pre-owned.
But
No. That's not the question, Victor.
That you buy at retail?
That you would, yeah. That lose money from retail. Wait. Is he saying?
Tanzeel, are you saying like, are you buying it at the retail and you lose a little bit, or are you buying it?
Well, no. He's saying you lose money, but there's still a very great watch. And I'd have to say, look at the Patek annual calendar.
Or 5 watches that you would recommend pre-owned that lose money from retail. See, that's how I'd interpret it.
Yeah, I'd definitely say, man. I would definitely say seriously. I would say my friend just got a bottle of Krug champagne. Best of the best.
Crotch champagne.
Krug.
Oh.
Krug. I got to tell you, seriously, with these watches there.
Oh, let's get through the comments.
Sorry.
Mosier. West Virginia David R says don't most Reverso. Yeah, you would recommend the Reverso.
Yeah, that's the Timex.
It's a piece of junk.
I would buy it off you, Victor, but the postage from you is terrible.
The postage is bad, isn't it? I can send it to you for actually through my company for $11.
Wow. Okay.
Hey, Victor, will you take payments on it?
I'll have to bring out my secure transactions, my knowledge from law school to become a creditor in line. I'll have to pull out all that, figure out how to get paid before all the other creditors get paid. I can't even figure out how to open this piece of shit.
It's look for the
The way
price.
the dial turns, the way the bezel. I mean, Seikos are good. Like, I have a little like family friend who's like 16. He's into like, $300, $400 Seikos. They're pretty nice.
It's not terrible, is it? Do you really?
This is really terrible. I mean, this is like Invicta's. Well, no, not Invicta.
It's kind of pointless, isn't it?
Yeah, although I can't figure out how to fucking open it.
I didn't even know that brand was still around until you guys brought it up a month ago.
Watch because that outsmarted him.
I mean, I don't know why people are. If for $179, no. By the way, if anyone has any advice, I'm buying. My nephew is 9 years old. He's like loves my watches. He's kind of like getting into it. I want to buy him his first automatic watch, but I don't want to spend more than like $100, $150. If anyone has any idea of a good watch,
What's he wearing now?
he's 9. He doesn't have a watch.
No, you don't want to get him. You want to get him a VTech.
I want to get him an automatic watch.
Get him a quartz watch. Like your Q10.
I want him to get a real watch that he has to wind, that he has to understand that it needs servicing, something that's like going to prepare him for a nicer watch that I buy him in the future when he gets older.
What's a good age? The Stearns, the owners of Patek Philippe, they get a good watch at 20. That's their age. What age do you think you can give someone a nice watch?
I think go after college because they'll lose it during college.
Here we go. Tan Zeal, the man, $5. AC3. My brother somehow saw Clyde texting me about his new watch purchase and asked why I was looking at a Scheitling. Yeah, Tan, it is kind of cool. I must admit, it is kind of cool. I will actually, Victor, I will take that cue from you if you don't mind. $50 a month installment plan.
That's fine. Although I super chat you more than that.
I know, but
it's pretty much like me withholding super chats for.
I know, Victor. I don't mind the watch. Don't break it, please. If it's broken,
it's not broken yet. I can't figure out how to.
It's not a bad watch. It's look
a bad watch.
The price point is pretty.
Okay.
How does that work, Clyde? How do you
send it to Mark Goldberg for a shooting?
Clyde,
no, it's not that bad. I think it's kind of cool, man. That is a very cool watch.
Okay, the bezel turns like it's like piece. It feels like fucking plastic.
Yeah, but it's a different price point, man. It's
no. It's still $179. That's expensive.
It is. I understand.
It's only popular because it sells out, maybe, and the bezel, and then in turn, it feels like freaking. Honestly, it's the worst. If it didn't, I can't even talk enough shit about it.
Super chat.
I don't like being negative. I don't even want to talk.
Yeah,
about
you're a positive person, Victor. We got to be.
It bothers me.
Are you going to read that last super chat from
Okay, Tan Zeal, the man. Tan Zeal, $10. AC3, if you were a kookaburra flying over Jokomola and Oklahoma, and were considering taking a massive beef and reef dump on Clyde's watch collection, which pieces would you target? That's easy, man. That is easy. I tell you exactly what I would target. You know what I would target?
The Parmigiani.
The 321.
Oh, that's harsh.
Yes, I would target the 321 because I'd try and, I think that would be a, I would, yeah. Guys, I'm going to wrap this show up. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for coming on. $25 US, PayPal, ARCHIELUXURY72@gmail. You can join the secret. You can join the secret Facebook Archie Luxury Watch Group. By the way, guys, if you're a Patreon member, you will also get free complimentary membership. Sponsor me on Patreon, and you get some benefits. Okay, guys, I love you. I'm going to shoot off.
Can I just say one thing about the WhatsApp group?
Sure.
Guys, if you join the Archie Luxury WhatsApp group, I can assure you he puts every bit as much of effort into that as he does into his channel.
That is true. That is actually true.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Come tomorrow. Tomorrow, same place, same channel. We're here tomorrow. Tomorrow, fuckaroonies. That's where we will be. We will be here tomorrow. See you later. You got nothing nice to say? Say something nasty. Oh, cool. I love the rubber. Is that rubber or red? What is that?
Super chat.
Mr.
What you won't bring on me the whole time.
What is that? Is that rubber or leather?
Leather.
Rubber.
Crocodile.
Oh, that's
leather,
cool.
leather crocodile. Fuck that.
Oh
looks
wow,
weird.
that is really vibrant yellow rock.
Rich, do you remember that show, with Suzanne Summers and what's his name? The two girls roommate and the guy.
Yeah.
Three's Company.
Three's
Three's
Company.
Company. You remind me of the way that you're dressed like.
Jack Ritter.
Yes, exactly.
Actually, you know that show was actually ripped off from an English show. You know that. It was based on an English show, which
Man About the House.
Man About the House, and you know
you know everything.
Sorry,
I just answered every question that we didn't know.
yeah, Man About the House, and the sad thing is, his name was Robin. He's became destitute. Very sad. And Jack Ritter, he died in a plane crash, didn't he?
No, he got a heart attack. Really young.
Heart attack.
Really, I love Jack Ritter. I love.
Yeah,
Jack.
they said he had a little calcification. Oh, sorry, Rich.
See you later.
See you later.